And we believe in Arabfolio Capital, we should give an easier access for Middle East investments. The amount of untapped cash, untapped investment that's available in that market is pretty huge. It's really, really huge. But the problem is you have to give them the right gateway and a frictionless gateway, and an easy gateway to enter this market. The moment you give them this easy gateway to enter the market, the moment you will have huge cash flow that will be injected in the market. And that's liquidity. We need liquidity in the market.
So I believe you've got a fund that you've started recently in ICONOMI. Can you tell us a little bit about the strategy of your fund and the types of investors that you have in your country?
Yes, so we launched Arabfolio Capital pretty early, like a couple of months ago, around 1.5 months. And the fund is focused on having, under Arabfolio Capital we have 2 funds. And the first one is Arabfolio Capital, Arabfolio Black Box, and the other one is Moonshot Digital Asset Array. Now, Black Box is focused, and it's a total active day trading fund. So far we have assets under management around $680,000, and it's grown pretty fast. And also the digital asset array Moonshot by Arabfolio, which is in partnership with ICONOMI, we have around $150,000, and we are aiming for $10 million in the next 6 months to reach it. Now, from this perspective of, since we have this capital, it's not really huge in the market. I mean, comparing, it's still the beginning. The kind of investor who invested with us in the portfolio, it's individual investors. You know, some of them works at universities, some of them works at, they have a normal 9-to-5 jobs, and they don't have time to manage their crypto assets, and it's really hassle. You know, I mean, you have to check your Binance all the time, and you have to see how much money you made, and also if you want to trade, you have to actively day trading. It's really a hassle. When to exit, when to enter, and for the long term, what to buy, where to buy it. But when you want to exit, should I exit now or wait more? It's just a hassle and a lot of work. And we believe in Arabfolio Capital, we should give an easier access for Middle East investments. The amount of untapped cash, untapped investment that's available in that market is pretty huge. It's really, really huge. But the problem is you have to give them the right gateway and a frictionless gateway, and an easy gateway to enter this market. The moment you give them this easy gateway to enter the market, the moment you will have huge cash flow that will be injected in the market. And that's liquidity. We need liquidity in the market. Our goal in the closed fund, in the black box, is to make from 2.5 to 5% of the full portfolio a week. And we are doing pretty great in that. But for the moonshot, no, it's for the long term. Buy and hodl for 3-4 months minimum.
So you mentioned the 2 types of funds you have. Do you have particular funds, crypto coin that you like to trade on a daily basis? And which ones are the ones that you like to hold long term? Which projects out there sort of catch your attention?
Well, a pretty project that catched my attention today is Cybermines. It's pretty well project. I mean, it's very well defined. But as you ask, coins that I would like to trade day to day. The problem is liquidity. There is no liquidity in the market. I mean, with our fund, though it's only $680,000, we really can't trade more than $50,000 in one position. No way. No way. Only Bitcoin, Ether, Bitcoin Cash, and Neo. Those are the only coins we can day trade with such amount. Otherwise, we have to trade with $4,000, $5,000, sometimes even $500 to get the position filled. There's no liquidity in the market at this moment. So this is a problem we are facing, and we just can't trade. I mean, we have around $500,000 parked. We don't use it. What are we going to do with this coin? I mean, we can't buy things, so that's why we started to hodl and buy things for the long term. And some part of that is for the day trade. Now the coins that I would suggest, I like, I mean I'm a fan of, is Golem, Loom, which has an amazing project, I love Loom, SNT, one of the coins. What else? Tyrant, TNT. Well, Bitcoin, of course. The most coins I hate.
Yeah.
Bitcoin Cash.
Bitcoin Cash.
Bitcoin Cash, this is like a horrible coin. Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Private, all those Bitcoin things aside, gonna fail miserably. And Tron.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah? Tron. Tron is a big scam.
So what about like in the Arab world, the region there? So a lot of startups are coming out of Asia region, Tron, EOS, and not really coming across many projects from the Middle East. Is there any that you're familiar with, that you're keeping an eye on, perhaps?
Well, very sadly, the scene of cryptocurrency, from startup perspective, there's really none. And if there is a coin or someone who wants to make an ICO, it's a scam at the moment. There is a couple of people who are trying to make an ICO, but it's still very, very early stage. Very early stage. The market is still so in the beginning. I think it's too early now. We still need to see more people who will understand what is blockchain, will understand how to trade blockchain, cryptocurrency, understand what is cryptocurrency, and then understand what is an ICO. And it's a long journey until you reach to how to make an ICO and issue tokens and all that. So I think it's a very long run to that. It's far away. But Dubai is really supporting those startups. But mostly, if you look at the founders, you will definitely find someone outside, not an Arabian.
Okay, so we got the CEO of ICONOMI just joined us. First time doing presentation in Hong Kong. What do you think about the scene in Hong Kong?
Well, it's quite interesting to see diversity of people coming to our event. It's not just the ICM economy holders, but also from other companies that are not directly connected to blockchain. That means that there is definitely interest from companies to see some projects that are up and running, because we know that in the space of crypto and ICOs, there are many startups that haven't yet delivered, but ICONOMI did, and that's why it's a really good opportunity to speak about what we have achieved, what's going on, and what might the future look like.
So I got into ICONOMI at the ICO stage, and I've been sort of holding for a long time now. From my investor perspective, I'm sort of waiting for the announcement that you guys are doing the fiat on-ramps, the gateways. Can you comment on the progress of that?
As we said in previous communication, we are adding fiat ramp-up soon in second quarter, so meaning in the next good month. We said that we will start with OTC deals, so enabling fiat gateway for the, let's say, bigger transactions, and then we will lower that limit to lower level, enabling, let's say, average investor to deposit some euros to our SEPA accounts. The challenge with the fiat gateway is bank account, because the banks are not so open to, or they are kind of afraid of opening crypto accounts because they don't have much, let's say, enough, not trust, but enough people in compliance department to look over the verification where digital asset might come from. So this is something new for them. So they are, of course, afraid of getting stuck with new challenges. So they have to educate themselves and then see how the things are going. Ahmad, since you are joining ICONOMI platform, of course, one of your first steps is inviting your friends and followers to the platform. But then again, I believe that platform will also give you some exposure to investors that are not familiar with, let's say, Middle East and your country. What's your point of view on that? Is this something that might be beneficial for you to offer, you know, second, different point of view?
I mean, the platform, the thing that ICONOMI gives us as DA manager is very unique. It's pretty unique because, from my perspective, the first thing that it gives you, which is immediate, it's the moment you have a fund, the moment you have a digital asset array on ICONOMI, you are exposed to all the users in ICONOMI, which is a huge user base. So as a as a DA manager, as a manager of like an index on ICONOMI, the moment you have that index, ICONOMI opens for you an opportunity to get other investors if you could have a very pretty good performance on your VA. This is the first thing. And the second thing, I mean, also for us as Arabfolio Capital and where we are trying to aim for, we only now started with retail investors, like people who would like to invest with between $100 to $10,000. But this is only the first step, because ICONOMI now give us a chance to be more credible and give us a chance to be even more professional when we can approach institutional investors. And this is where our goal. I mean, we are going to family trusts, banks, hedge funds, all those people in the Middle East who want to access the crypto market, but they just don't know how. And now with ICONOMI, it's not I'm going to go to those institutional investors and pitch them, invest in my fund. No, I'm going to go to them and I'll tell them, invest in my digital asset area where you can control your fund, where it's totally secure, where you can audit the fund and it's audit your own fund and your own investment, which is very clear for the institutional investors, and it's very easy to enter. Just wire, especially when you guys have the fiat working. The investor wire the money as a fund or a trust or whatever. They wire the money. ICONOMI holds the money, and which is the trust and the custodian. Then we invest the money on the structure of the fund, and then the investor, the institutional investor, is like that. He just now an investor inside an index in the cryptocurrency. He can exit whenever he wants. He can track his performance whenever he wants. Everything is clear. No one will scam him. No one will take his money without his known. And this is the thing that ICONOMI brings to the table, which will disrupt the financial industry from this side. So that's why I'm really excited and really bullish on ICONOMI project.
Being one of our earliest investor in ICONOMI project, you said that you are waiting now the next, let's say, milestones like Fiat Gateway. What, in your perspective, we should do to make you happy? I know that price is the main factor, but do you have any other suggestions how or what we should think of? Because any idea is a good idea, and we as ICONOMI are open, and we are ready here to listen to everyone.
Just express your emotions.
So, having been involved since the ICO stage, I've seen the market cap of ICM from top 20, and then there's been a lot of dropping from the market cap space. So now the economy is quite low in the rankings, especially on CoinMarketCap. I feel like there's a lot of exposure for the brand economy, because when you're a top 20 coin, you get a lot of free exposure. So what are the sort of things besides the roadshows? I think that's a good step that you guys are coming to Asia, doing roadshows and conferences. What else are you doing to sort of get your name out there to the mainstream, to the people that want to get into crypto, but they don't want to spend the research and the effort because they're not sophisticated, so they want to access a fund type of crypto investment. So what sort of things are you doing to target those mom and dad type of investors?
Regarding the marketing, here in the past we were, let's say, more passive due to, on one side, due to development of the platform, since we were not fully ready to go with the full strength of marketing because we had some, with opening the platform, we were getting the feedbacks and we had to fix some challenges. But going forward, that communication will just strengthen down the road. We will do many more events, we will do many more campaigns, especially that will happen after the regulation will be, let's say, much more clarified, to see how the economy will be positioned. And then, we will definitely speak the language that dads and moms understand. So economy is about being, let's say, some kind of an ambassador in the world of average investor, meaning diversify with one click. You can start with Ether, Bitcoin, but economy is much more. You can easily buy a basket. You don't want to, focus on which exchanges are those coins traded, but you can just expose your, let's say, savings to new stories, new projects via economy.
We need more marketing, and
I know.
Word of awareness, like really, please. This project is amazing. You just summarize the market. Don't waste your time. Focus on your work and your life, because this crypto thing. Look, everyone is watching the video. Just think about it before you enter the crypto market and after you enter the crypto market. Think about your productivity. I'm sure 100% now it's even lower, so much lower. Because you keep checking the market cap, you keep checking your balance account, you keep checking. There's so much hassle and you're just not focused. And this was from my side. And this market is really taking a lot of time from people who have jobs to do, doctors, teachers. And with economy, you just, guys, stop worrying about this. When the world of awareness goes out, you have to stop worrying about this. Focus in your life, don't worry. Your money is in the safe hands. Your money is with the right investors who have this track record. See it, you can see it and see the performance. And for me as a person, I'm now acting like a high net worth individual. Though I only have maybe $1,000 or $2,000 in economy, for example, I only invested that, but I'm 100% sure. First, I got access to very well connected people. Very well investors who have track record, who have experience, and I just don't need to worry about anything else anymore. I just put the money and that's it. I'm gone. And after 6 months, I will come back. First, I didn't miss any opportunity because the fund manager for sure was good because economy chose him to be inside. He structured the fund well. He rebalanced very well. He used the right coins at the right time. He exited the coins at the right time and entered the new coin. And I'm just like sitting at home. And how much I'm going to pay? 0.5 entry fee and 0.5 exit fee. I just bought 6 months of my time. And this is the thing that I believe economy will change the world. We just need more people to know about how good this project is. My personal.
Thanks.
That's it.